I want to address the elephant in the room. Why did you put Trae Young at number 12? Please,
all right.
enlighten me.
Who did that? Who did that?
I put Trae Young at number 12. I'm gonna tell you why I put Trae Young at number 12.
Because you put Trae Young. Hold on.
If we talking about who are the best players in the, if we talking about who are the best players in the NBA right now, right now, because that's what they told me. They told me who's the make your top 15 or who's the right now. Now, right now, Trae Young is in the NBA, and right now, Trae Young is a stud. Period. He's a stud. He's the number 2. He's I don't know how many websites or sources got the same list, but on ESPN, he's ranked number 2 guard in the league right now.
Oh my God.
And ranked number 6 overall player in the league right now as we speak. So when the NBA resumes, Trae Young is the number 6 overall player right now, averaging 29 points a game.
Man, come on, Duke, man.
Duke.
No, let's just be real. We're not gonna see. I don't use how many playoff games and wins and stuff like that, because if we use that, then a lot of people on everybody else's list don't even need to be on the list. So we're talking about players. We talking about players, and I'm gonna tell you the criteria I use. I use overall skill set. Number 1, that's the most important. Overall skill set. How important you are to your team. Are you a player that I can build a team around in the first place? You know, most of the people, everybody on my team are players that can be built around. They're not just role players. It's all players that could be built around. Trae Young is being built around right now. So using his success in Atlanta to knock him as a player, that's like not a fair way to judge, because we talking about who's the best player, not based on what their team did, like C said earlier. So why
I got a question.
Why Ja Morant or why Zion's not in your top 15?
Actually, I got one better.
If that's your argument, how is Zion not in your top 15 or Ja Morant?
Actually, why isn't Jalen what's his name from the Celtics, the light skin cat,
Jason Tatum.
Yeah, why isn't Jason Tatum? Wait, matter of fact, Jason Tatum or your mans?
You can't even remember their name. That's why.
Wait, say that again. Who are you talking about?
Jason Tatum or Trae Young? Hey, Mr. C, forget
Jason Tatum or Trae Young, who I think is a better overall player. I think Trae Young.
Wow.
Bro, you don't think? Let me ask you a question though, for real. Who's a better scorer to you, for real? Trae Young or Luka?
I think Luka, bro. Luka
gets off.
Hey. Y'all think Luka is a better scorer? Really?
I do.
Y'all want to pull up some stats right quick?
Go ahead.
Hey, you know what? I'm gonna ask this question, bro. I want to know where y'all get y'all stats from, man. Because hey, these. First of all, hashtag I blame Keo, number 1. Number two, and this is what bothers me with this whole thing, bro. We just really sat here and said Luka Doncic is better than Jason Tatum. We just sat here and said that Trae Young is better than Jason Tatum. We just sat here and said that. How?
I don't say that. I think that they
don't do it. See, be smart.
You telling me, all right, this is what hurts Jason Tatum. Last year hurt Jason Tatum. Not this year.
Come on, no, stop.
Last year hurt Jason Tatum because his rookie year was so hot. When he went into his second year and he had that decline, everybody is skeptical of him again. You know what I mean? He was red hot going into his second year. Let's be honest.
Do you think Kyrie do you think Kyrie played a point in that? Because Kyrie's not.
Absolutely.
I love Kyrie.
Absolutely. So that's why I say I think everybody has backed off Tatum as being that guy, like right now. And not to mention, Young what's his name? Not Young. Brown, Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown coming along as well. It's almost like which one of them is better at this point because you never know who's going to be the star for the Celtics at the night, at any given night. So he's not the clear star of the Celtics. If you
Kemba
understand,
Walker doing this thing over there right now too, man.
Who?
Kemba Walker doing this thing over there.
That's what I'm saying. It's like that. You can't take either one of them off and say, I want to take Jaylen Brown. I'm gonna make him my star. You probably have a losing team. You take Kemba off. You saw what he did in Charlotte. So, all right, but if you take Tatum off, I think you have a lot of potential. But we saw last year he doesn't work well with another star on the team. I guess you could say he didn't do well. So I think that's what's hurting him. I really believe that he could be a top 15 player. And if you really break it down to if the criteria is who, without taking a one-on-one game, we got Kyrie to start being at the top because one-on-one.
That's what I was trying to tell him.
Like, for real, who can hold Kyrie? But he can't hold no damn body else either. So.
He can't, but nobody can guard him.
Right, like you're going to go one-on-one, he going to score, and hopefully you score. So, I mean, it's going by the criteria. That's why I think this list is flawed, and it's only opinion. That's why I don't get mad.
I'm mad.
All right.
I'm mad. You know what? I blame Keo. Hashtag I blame Keo.
No, it's time to go on to the next. It's time to go to the next topic. I didn't even get to say what I wanted to say.
No,
but
you didn't say
okay.
it. Say it.
No, it's okay.
Mr. C was right.
We're actually running out of time right now. You guys took the
we'll
thunder
get
from me
other topics
like
later.
you
I want
normally
you to
do.
say what you gotta say.
I think as far as the list goes, Klay Thompson deserves where he should be at exactly at number 15. As far as Luka being at 10, he's gonna be at number 10. Trae Young shouldn't be nowhere in that list.
Y'all making a big deal out of Trae Young, ball.
He has a bad record now than he did the previous season. So I don't think he makes his team better. I think he's just a high volume shooter. Plus minus efficiency is one of the worst in the league. But hey, that's how I feel towards that.
You talking about Trae Young?
Let's hold on, you guys. Hold on. Excuse me.
Y'all couldn't even name his top five. Y'all couldn't even name his starting five, and y'all talking about what his team, how if he make his team better.
Let's not disrespect Virginia's own DeAndre Hunter. Let's not even go there right now. Let's not go there.
Kevin Huerter.
You know that Kevin Huerter, my fantasy basketball sleeper, by the way.
Boy, get out of here, boy. Stop that, boy. I put y'all on that young go-getter.
Okay. But as far as the list, as far as 9 and 8, I think 9 and 8 you can flip it between Kyrie and Damian Lillard. But everybody knows when they put this list together, they know the criteria. So I don't know why everybody's complaining about this list. Everybody has the same criteria.
Blame Keo.
What was the criteria?
Don't get mad. As far as obviously, you got to put the success in winning, the impact that you have on your team. As far as who would I want to build the team around, you got to add all of those together. So everybody knows the criteria. Of course, you're going to go off the eye test also. That is the criteria. I just told you.
Who you don't want to build a team around, and who else? What else?
Win, success, impact, your skill, numbers wise. That's the whole criteria.
See, write it down.
And who you want to build a team around?
Yeah.
That's what I use on mine. So I mean, I don't see what's so bad about that.
So what's the problem?
Yeah. Huh? No,
So
y'all
what's the
making a big.
problem then?
I'm still waiting on hearing what's the ridiculous part about it because I never heard it yet.
I know stats wise, Trae Young is up there.
He got stats.
He up
He
there.
does.
What about Trae Young's impact on the team? What about that?
Impact on the team. Did you see them
Like
before
I said,
him?
like I said, y'all couldn't name his starting five. So let's use the same excuse we use for LeBron when LeBron not winning. He doesn't have any help.
Come on, man. Come on,
I mean,
man. You said Kevin Herter was
Trae Young ain't got no help. We gotta get Trae Young some help, man. Trae Young, Anthony Davis.
Keo, I'm gonna ask you.
Trae Young to LeBron James.
Keo, I'm gonna ask you.
No, boy, I gotta stop that. I didn't compare them, boy.
Keo, I'm gonna ask you.
Didn't they just get Andre Drummond?
Yeah.
Okay, that's all right. So they getting them some pieces. I'm telling you, next year that's not gonna be funny. Next year,
hold up. Who got Andre Drummond?
No, wait.
Andre Drummond?
Drummond went to the Cleveland. Sorry about that.
Yeah, the Hawks. They got Clint Capella.
Yeah, they got. Oh, okay. I thought that was Atlanta got Andre Drummond. My bad.